welcome back to your girl Vibe with Empress, and we are going to get straight into this video. So first up, you're going to cream your butter and your sugar. You're going to use a mixer. If you don't have a mixer, you can use your wooden spoon just like the olden days, and you want to ensure that you're mixing the sugar and the butter all together. You want to reduce the sugar grains and get it as creamy as possible. So in making fruit cake, it is not a rush, guys. It does take some time. So I know that some people they don't have the patience for it, but I do like to make my own cake. So take your time here and let the sugar and the butter come to a nice cream. And this step is very important. It's basic cake baking 101. You want to ensure that it is fully creamed so your cake is light and airy. So I'm going to be using 16 eggs in this cake. I'm making 13 cakes, guys. Alright, so I crack my eggs in a separate bowl because I really don't want any spoiled egg, and that will definitely ruin our hard work in creaming that butter and sugar. Alright, the next step is to add some lemon juice, or if you have lemon zest or lime zest, you could grate that and add it to your egg mixture. But for this, I'm adding some lemon juice. We're going to add our eggs, but at this stage, very important, you don't want your batter mixture to get curdled by or overbeating your eggs. So you want to pour in your eggs a little at a time, right? So at least 2 to 3 eggs at a time on slow speed, and take your time and incorporate it in the butter mixture. And if the batter looks like it's curdling, don't worry. When you add the flour, it's gonna be just good. But you just want to take your time and put in the eggs just to avoid overbeating and over mixing. The next thing we're going to add is our fruits, our blended fruits that we had soaking in the red label and the rum. You're going to blend it, right? Because plenty of people don't like fruit cake because of the whole fruits. So it's best to blend it, right? So we add our fruits and we're going to mix. So for this cake mixture, I add around 5 cups of fruits because it's 13 cakes. So we have to make sure, say, the batter have enough fruit. So when the cake come out, it tastes like we're actually eating the fruit cake. So I added 5 cups of this. And you want to use a whisk here to just mix in everything, and slowly. You don't want to over mix the batter, right? So as you can see, the fruit batter gave the mixture a dark shade. The color changes. So we're going to add our flavors. So we're going to add our vanilla, almond essence, or mixed spice, or cinnamon, or nutmeg. Add our ginger extract. Yeah, all of those spices. This is what the cake need. Yeah, you cannot not have these as your ingredients. So the next step is that you're going to get your flour and a sieve. You're going to sieve it just to make the flour refine and don't have any lumps. You're going to add your breadcrumbs, the finely crumbled breadcrumbs. You're going to add your dry spices like your cinnamon, your nutmeg, your mixed spice, all of those flavors. You're going to add it to the dry ingredients, and then you're going to whisk it. Alright, don't forget your baking powder, guys. You're going to need a baking powder. So I added 4 tablespoons of baking powder. So a lot of people always talk about my cake that it is not puddingy, it's cake, and that they like the texture of it. That is because of the baking powder. So you just want to whisk it, make sure that everything is fully incorporated. So I tasted it, guys. It's okay to taste the dry ingredients, so I tasted it and I add some more cinnamon. Don't forget your salt, okay? So to our mixture, we're going to slowly fold in the flour into the cream mixture. This is very important. You take your time, you add a little flour at a time, and make sure that all the flour is mixed properly. My whisk broke, guys, so I had to switch. So you just take your time, use the whisk. I prefer to use a whisk to mix. For some reason, I get a better result from it. There's no clump of flour. And you just continue this step until the flour is completed. Guys, so the next step is to add so this is one of my secret, guys, I'm telling you. So I add Guinness or stout in one of them. So I add some Guinness to this. It looks a little frothy, a little curly, but it's okay. It is okay. The Guinness will do that to the mixture. You just want to take your time and mix. And then I'm adding my browning. I'm using the Eve browning. Yes, the rest of them don't make no sense. We're adding our white rum just to give it a nice kick, and our red label. Guys, I just eyeball. I think it's around quarter cup each. Quarter cup of rum, quarter cup of red label, and a bottle of it's about quarter cup of Guinness. I didn't use all the Guinness for this recipe. I've also added 2 tablespoons of molasses, guys. And you just want to fold it in slowly. So I'm adding some more browning because I know that color it wasn't giving me dark enough. So yeah. And Eve browning is better because it doesn't leave your cake tasting bitter. You know, you have to use a lot of browning to get that rich dark color. But some brownings, if you use a lot, your cake will taste bitter. And you just want to fold it in, mix it, mix. Alright, next we're going to get our foil pans, and we're going to line our pans with parchment paper if you don't have any, because I didn't have any. So I used some butter that was left from the container. So I used the butter to line the pans, and here you have it. Actually pour these out off camera because time was of the essence. I'm adding some cherries just to give it the decorative touch. You can add it before or after, but I know time was of the essence. And your oven should have been at 300 Fahrenheit to 325, and you want to from 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and you want to add a pan with water in the oven just to keep the cakes moist. After the cake have been baked and it tests, and you take them out immediately, you want to soak your cake in the wine, in the red label wine and the rum, for it to absorb all of that flavor. Over the next 2 days, 3 days, you can continue the same step of pouring wine and rum on it for that rich rum flavor, if you like that. If you don't like it, you can definitely skip this step. And that is it. A classic Jamaican fruit cake, rich, moist, and full of tradition. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.